Hi YouTube. Today we're gonna start with a kind of a spicy Jund Saga-esque brew. No Urza Saga in this list actually, because we're trying to get red, red, white, white for Phlage, but it's a little bit of a Mardu mid-range deck focused on an energy sub theme. We got 4 copies of Guide of Souls to go with our Galvanic Discharge Amped Raptor package of just making some energy and cheating something into play with Amped Raptor. We got some good removal in Fatal Push and Galvanic Discharge. Thoughtseize a little bit of hand disruption. Nethergoyf is the Modern Horizons 2 shitty card. But Nethergoyf I think is much better. 1 black for a Goyf effect that also has Unearth, except it only counts your graveyard, so we need to enable Delirium with Dragon's Rage Channeler, Bobble. We got Creature Instant Sorcery and Enchantment with Fable the Mirrorbreaker here. Fable the Mirrorbreaker also allows you to discard Phlage, which is pretty nice. We got our kind of a standard land base, a couple of Aether Hubs in here as well, just to go turn 2 Amped Raptor into Phlage or Fable if you have 3 energy. Sideboard-wise, we can support Giganta because we have no double pips in any of our mana costs. We have multiple copies of Disruptor Flute because I think Disruptor Flute is just hands down one of the best sideboard cards of all time. What was the last time a Mardu deck was good? Probably Mardu Pyromancer, right? It's been a minute. Also have a couple copies of Wear Tear since we're in the colors, as well as Kolaghan's Command as Artifact, Destruction, and Recursion in the grinding matchups. Couple copies of Terminate for more unconditional removal. Pest Control, which is like our Meltdown, but a little bit better, I would say, than Meltdown against certain matchups, especially the Cookbook or Saga matchups. And in line with that, we have some Alpine Moons. I guess this is kind of a non-bow if I'm trying to like Alpine Moon Urza Saga and run Pest Control against them. But it's alright. I'm sure it'll work out. That's the deck, so let's get into some matches, yeah? I don't hate this hand. I do hate the basic swamp in this hand because I can't really escape Phlage early because of the basic swamp. I think it's a keep though. Can always bobble and marsh flats myself. Decent looking opening hand. I want to go as Arid Mesa pass. Okay, we drew into Thoughtseize. I'm gonna bobble myself. Actually, maybe I should just bobble them. I could just go Swamp Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm gonna bobble them. Let's get some information about what they're playing. Alright, looks like they're playing Ruby Storm. So I'm gonna be looking to take a Ruby here. There is the Ruby. Got Ral, Reckless Impulse, Pyretic Ritual, Manamorphose. Okay, we're gonna take the Ruby. The voice sounds a bit different. I don't know. I didn't change any of my microphone settings. The well-rested Dingo buff, maybe. Okay, drew Nethergoyf. Yeah, we can do donor decks today. I'll probably do them closer to the end of the stream because I want to get through a few of these decks first. Ritual. Ral, Manamorphose. Let's see if they flip here, or if they're going to take 1,000,000 damage from losing coin flips. Okay, they won the flip immediately. What's up, hands? Yeah, the well-rested voice will soon fade. Okay, they didn't flip it, though. Despite winning the coin flip. Trying to get more value out of this Ral, I guess. Lost the flip. Another Ren's Resolve, another Past in Flames. Flipped it with 6 loyalty. A lot of loyalty. Holy schmoly. Well, that's not great for us. Kinda dead already, right? I think I'm just gonna pass here, hold a Bowmaster off of Sacred Foundry. Good old 8 loyalty rail. They didn't hit a single castable here, which is kind of funny. Jeremy, think of the 26 months. This means they get a ton of Scions here, right? And a Reckless Impulse as well. So this thing's gonna trigger, make like 3 01s. I can't really afford to even Bowmaster these 01s, because if I Bowmaster the 01, I don't get my token. Because I can sacrifice it in response. Am I okay with that? So I could also just Phlage the Realm. Yeah, I guess I'll just Bowmaster one of these 01s, even though I'm not going to get my token if they sack it. They might also block here. Guide of Souls. I think first things first, we're sending Bowmaster at Rel. I can't let this thing ult. Okay, they do block it. I think I can just get basic planes. Save me, Phlage. Kill the Rel. By kill, I mean just prevent it from ulting. Yeah, I think the Storm deck got a lot of good buffs. I could play this other Rel. Forgot to go into Modern this week, that's sad. I don't think they really want to ever flip this one. This is a single red now, which is very scary, and this Past in Flames is also, has 2 mana. Holy, I think I'm dead. What kind of sideboard hate do I have? Loot, I guess. Loot's not even that good here either. I kind of just didn't pack any graveyard hate, which is my fault. I should have put some Now spell bombs in the sideboard. They're whittling down this rail. Yeah, Phlage isn't that good against Storm. I still don't think Death Shadow is very playable, and you can't play Death Shadow with Phlage either, because Phlage gains you life. They're probably going to be able to look at their entire deck here. Maybe I should have just went upstairs, because they're taking damage every time with this rail. Are they 40 bucks each? I could see it. Definitely way stronger than Tarmogoyf. 9 loyalty rail. Yep. And they get to flip this one, or they get to ult this one immediately. I'm very dead. Alright, what 8 cards did you hit? A whole lot of nonsense. I think it's probably safe to scoop it up at this point. Chat, do you want to watch them go off? I guess we could do it one time, just to see how the new Storm deck works. Okay, Ral down. That's something. I'm dead. It wasn't something. Alright, well, we got to watch it in action at least. Hi, YouTube. S control. I mean, it's good against Empty the Warrens. If they have Empty the Warrens, and I could take Disruptor Flute also, but I'm not really sure what I'm naming with the flute. I could name Past in Flames. Problem is they just make so much mana anyways. I guess I could name Ral also. Yeah, I'll take the flutes. We'll name Ral. Flute both rituals. Fable seems a little lackluster here, probably. I think the Goyf could be a good clock. Guide of Souls. Maybe go down a Phlage. Maybe a couple Guide of Souls here. I don't know if the life gain's super relevant. Kind of seems like when they kill us by a mile. Guy's just a good value creature. Also makes energy for Amp Raptor. Spending 3 energy to give your stuff flying and +2/+2 like is not bad at all. A little slow, but we'll try it. It's got the flute. Yeah, the guide gives your creatures like evasion, which can be relevant in a lot of matchups. I don't think it's as relevant in this matchup. Fatal Push. I think I'll take a Fatal Push here. Did I forget a Survey Land in here? Let me double check the list. Alright, I didn't put a Survey Land in here. So I think I'm just gonna... I guess I don't really want to push anything on one. Maybe a DRC I want to push. But I could also just Bowmaster a DRC. Yeah, I'm gonna put this into play tapped. But I do want to draw the Fatal Push for Rel. Big MH3 vibes. They want to play a DRC. We'll get a Godless Shrine from this Bloodstained Mire as well. I could Jam Raptor. I don't think I want to Jam Raptor though. Not until Ral's dealt with. And they kept a 1-lander. Alright, maybe we get Mountain here. I think I can support Mountain. I don't really want to get Swamp. Actually, I'm just going to get Godless Shrine. It was active with the 25. What we playing? A DX. Discard Veil of Summer. Interesting. I think I can shock and play this Raptor now. As long as I leave up Fatal Push. If I hit a 3, I'm going to be kind of sad. Or I hit a Fatal Push. Also not the greatest. All time. Yo, Frog, thank you for the follow. Medallion. Playing the Nethergoyf was better. Do need to clock them pretty quickly here. Is there anything I want to preemptively name with the flute? I don't have any plans for Black-White Scam today since I played it during the beta. So I want to get to some other decks, but maybe. I might circle back to it if we have enough time. I could blindly name a ritual here, but it seems kind of risky. I kind of maybe just want to play like Disruptor Flute on Past in Flames if they get a big graveyard. There's a ritual. Medallion. It's the Impossible. Radic Ritual. I think these Rubin Medallions have diminishing returns. I could Disruptor Flute Unstable Amulet. And it would take the rest of their turn to cast it. I mean, it would also shut down the activated ability. I guess I can wait for them to put it on the stack, right? Because I can just shut it off in response. The Darkseid, thank you for the 10 months. The scam will come, don't you worry. Oh, they have 2 unstable amulets. Alright, well, the value on this flute just became absurd. I will name Unstable Amulet. Well, the thing is, if I cast the flute ahead of time, right, then they have no reason to cast the amulet because the activated abilities on the amulet are shut off, so they don't even have to spend the mana on it. Rel. Yeah, it shuts down the activated ability. I'm gonna push this Rel. What would you play if you had an event this weekend in Modern? I'd probably play Black-White Scam. It seemed like the most just like generally good deck from the ones we play tested. I'm still gonna take the damage from these unstable amulets. But the unstable amulet's not having activated abilities is actually huge here. I think Necro was the real deal. Necro was really, really good in testing. Oh, you know what? I should have Phlaged pre-combat for an additional point of damage. I don't think it's gonna matter because they're still dead. Kill them, Phlage. Die, insect. Alright. I actually want these Wear Tears because I forgot they're playing Ruby. So I sideboard a little bit poorly here. I think I want all these, maybe. Colligan's Command's a little slow. Maybe I just want Wear Tear. Do I want all the Guida Souls out? I'm really not convinced the extra life's gonna make that much of a difference. Yeah, right? Like, Phlage looks like Ragnaros, which is what makes it great. Yo, guy from FNM, thank you for the Prime, the 4 months. Phlage is a little slow, however, I think I want a couple copies in just as like a payoff for filling my graveyard up in the mid to late game. You're not wrong, it is a little slow. Also kills Ral, if they just like play Ral and pass. Which I don't think they do all that often, but sometimes they'll get into the spot where they just have to like Ral pass. Disruptor Flute. His hand looks good. Kind of a non-bow. But I mean, if you're getting to the point where you're escaping Phlage, you're probably going to win anyways. If not, you have like a giant Nethergoyf. I don't think I want this land. I just shuffle it away, get basic. I think I should probably get Godless Shrine here. Basic versus Godless Shrine. If I get Godless Shrine and Thoughtseize, then I'm going to be down to 15. Which might be a little bit risky. I'll just basic Swamp here. I cut myself off a white mana, but I don't have too many white cards. Just have Phlage and Pest Control and Wear Tear. But Wear Tear is always going to be on the artifact half. Yeah, I'm going to get basic Swamp. Sorry, Phlage. Ritual, Impulse, Rens Resolve, Rens Resolve, Rens Resolve, Ral. Zarak, they have the 100 bits. Winter Moon's a good card. I guess I'm going to take the Ral, even though I do have removal for it. It's like the highest upside for them, right? Oh, we hit a Flute. So I could actually name Rens Resolve here. Or Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual. That's 2 different rituals. They were smart and they used the one that they already had. They only had 1 copy of it, so they have 1 of everything else in their hand. So I don't think I can really Flute lock them here. I could just play a pair of Nethergoyfs and pass. That's like a pretty decent clock, and it forces them to do something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Nethergoyf, and hope I don't die. They play like 1 Grape Shot. I imagine they're gonna be playing some number of Empty the Warrens in this matchup. There's a Medallion, which you can't do a ton about. Nazis. Pick your poison, pick your poison. Reckless Impulse, Desperate Ritual. Well, I take the Reckless Impulse, and then they virtually have not much going on. Pick your poison is going to stop the Flute. I think we just get the pressure rolling here. Okay, Raptor into Raptor. Just nets me some energy. If I discharge my own Raptor, that pumps both of the Goyfs by 2, which makes it lethal next turn. And your Past in Flames. Might be in trouble. It's a really good top deck. Traded your Rouse for $4. Get him back, quick. This card's actually kind of nuts. Maybe they just lose 11 flips. Oh, they won the flip immediately, and it's already at 7. Oh, good God. Kill both my Amp Raptors. This Past in Flames was a great draw for them. See the 4-color list? I pretty much played like an identical 4-color list. The Wrath of the Skies was really good. That card impressed me. Double Manamorphose. Stable Amulet. Another Past in Flames. I think I'm dead. How did this happen? They had nothing in their hand. I think the Energy Bolt's pretty good. Definitely feels like one of the better cards to me. Like Unholy Heat. I'm just dead to them flashing back this Past in Flames. I'm taking like a bajillion damage off these amulets. I guess if I had a lot of foresight, I could have like fluted Past in Flames instead of playing the Raptor. However, I kind of just wanted to clock them. Plus, I mean, they have Pick Your Poison in hand times 2. So I don't even know how good that would have done. Ah, well. On to the next match. Close. This is an interesting hand. I think I'm going to try it. It's a little slow because this enters play tapped. However, I'm curious to see how this hand plays out. Yeah, Ruby Storm kind of built itself out of Modern Horizons 3. The deck's gas. Alright, we'll just pass the Bowmaster. What a Mason. One land, maybe on Belcher. I think I'm going to pay this energy here. Because I could always discharge my own thing for more energy. Not an ideal way of mana fixing, but hey. It can be done. I think this is just a Fable angle. Hope I don't die. Your last opponent just went into Spike's chat. Spike. It is Belcher. I will bin this Phlage. Oh, Guide of Souls. Red. So I've red here. I'm gonna have energy here. As long as I don't get basic swamp, I think I'm good. Alright, so we're gonna get an energy. And then play a Goyf. And then Thoughtseize. Ritual, Charbelcher, Manamorphose, Pact. I'll take the Charbelcher. And the next turn, Phlage is coming out of the graveyard with haste, so I think my opponent's dead next turn. Yo, good games, Big Daddy. Appreciate you. Oh, that was such a sick Past in Flames off the top. Master you. This is kind of like Jun. What's Mardu but reskin Jun? Alright, they conceded. Well, there's no better card against Belcher than Disruptor Flutes, so let's take all the Disruptor Flutes. Let's take the Wear Tears as well, in case they just have to cast it and pass. I think we're going to take out the Fatal Pushes, because Discharge I can actually use on my own creatures and generate mana. Or sorry, energy. Even then, I think I'm taking out a couple of Discharges anyways. Could also take some Kolaghan's Commands, but Kolaghan's Commands more for the grindy matchup than the pop just a single artifact. The old Arena of Glory Godless Shrine hand. I mean, the hand's fine. It's not super disruptive. Maybe this Arena of Glory is just too ambitious. What's up, Abuni? Tap land. Never mind. It's perfectly ambitious. I could also give my Raptor haste next turn. What I want to do? I want to Guide of Souls this turn. It's not Nethergoyf, I know that. Sacred Foundry, Shock. A Guide of Souls, then the Amp Raptor becomes better next turn. Yeah, I think it's Guide of Souls. I don't think I want to haste this Amp Raptor either. I could just go DRC Goif. Or if I try for the Amp Raptor, Phlage. This is interesting. I think I'm gonna try to Amp Raptor into... I'm not gonna haste the Amp Raptor though. Yeah, Raptor and Fable is a very feels good. You always want to stack your triggers like this too. I just got some energy. That's fine too. I don't mind energy here. It's just we gotta pump the Guide of Souls. Get in for 3. This is like a pretty quick clock. They want to bolt themselves to put that Shatter Skull Summon into play, then they're going to 14. I could haste up DRC. It's not great though. Yeah, guy's a little weird, but I think it might work out in this deck. If I hasted up this Amp Raptor, would have been getting in for 5 this turn. Maybe I should have hasted up the Amp Raptor, actually. Getting 2 energy. If I draw another red 1-drop, we're so in business. And Nado's real good. I think Nado was definitely a mistake on the way it was templated. I think that one should have just been a flat twice per turn, period. Probably not Hogak level, but I would not be surprised to see it take down the Pro Tour coming up. That card is very... It's funny because nobody really played Hogak at first either. Hogak took some time to develop, and with all the Pro Tour testing teams out there, I imagine Nado's going to be developed pretty quickly. But Nado's very consistent. Necrodome bans already. Not surprised. People are always going to ask for bans. Especially during week 1. Where nobody really knows the power level of any of the cards yet. And we're just all testing together. I want to probably thinking if they want to just like jam a Belcher here. The only thing I think that's like maybe going to hit a ban is Shuko. I don't think they'd ban Nadu. They should probably take out Shuko if anything. Also, Shuko is $45 in paper. Which is kind of outrageous for like a random Kamigawa uncommon. But no, I don't think they're going to ban anything. Not before the Pro Tour. Yeah, Shuko is $45 in paper. At least on TCG Player, it's $45. Shuko, the first near mint one is $45. Yeah, no bans. I'm not surprised. Let me find my display capture here. They're going to recross the pads. So the first near mint Shuko is $41 plus $3 shipping. Shuko's really damn expensive now. Got one for 12 yesterday. Stonks. I have 1 Shuko for sale. Count them. 1 Shuko. Yeah, Shuko's really damn expensive. I was looking at that earlier. I was like, damn. Maybe I should have spec'd earlier. Holy Shuko. What if Phlage had lifelink? That'd be a cool way to template it. Like, this card just has lifelink and then just deals 3 damage from the creature. That's cool. Yeah, that was a different way of going about it too, right? It'd probably be really strong, though, with lifelink, because none of the Titans are meant to have keywords, really. But Phlage is perfect. Phlage is a masterpiece. Phlage is Ragnaros. Die, insect. I think if the other Titans had keywords, then lifelink would be a good one on Phlage. Yeah, I think this is also my favorite card of the set. It's either that or Chinthonian Nightmare, but I haven't really gotten the opportunity to try Chinthonian Nightmare too much. This is actually a great draw. I would like this on top. Alright, we're going to see how much we can do here. When I play Mountain, we're going to exert Arena of Glory. I'm going to play this DRC with 1 haste mana. I'm going to gain an energy, and I'm going to play this Raptor with the other haste mana. And then we're going to stack it, Guide of Souls into Raptor. And we're going to find a Goyf, which is pretty much free to cast. Might as well cast it. Get 4 energy. Haste. I can give something else flying. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but it's cool. I think I'm going to give a Raptor flying. I mean, that's pretty aggressive for turn 3 now. They're already at 4. I'm probably dead here, but they're at 4. I've only had Bowmaster. Where were you when I needed you? Act into the Sacrifice Ritual, into Manamorphose. Ritual, heal you. You get a flying counter, and you get a flying counter, and I'm dead. I think we run it back. Arena of Glory's sweet. Maybe I need to play more red threats to abuse it. I don't hate this hand. Fix the record tracker soon. Excellent. Oh, I gotta fix it. Speaking of. 1. I think I'm gonna shock Thoughtseize. Could play Nethergoyf out, but I kind of want to go Thoughtseize in the Raptor. Galvanic Discharge, Pinnacle Monk, Ritual, 3 lands. Pretty sure this is just a take Belcher angle. Take namesake card of the deck angle. Hope they don't draw another one. I do have Flute in hand though, so I could just like leave it there. Pair Goofs. Yeah, let's play Pair Goofs. Yeah, the black-white scam list I played during the beta on Friday ended up trophying against all the rest of the content creators. So I'd recommend that one from my Twitter. It's also on my flex slot. 200 tickets for you to finish it. All right. Did you send the list, by the way, Zeriak? If you haven't, send it again. Ritual. Belcher. Yeah, do it again. I missed it. And play flute, tear flute. Shatter Skull Summit, one of the Goyfs. Deal. Let's play Amped Raptor out. What did I hit? Oh, I hit a Phlage. Card sucks. Or Amped Raptor. So if they Miracle, the draw 7, I could actually flute it in response, right? Because the Miracle trigger was on the stack, and then I name whatever the hell it's called. Reforge the Soul. I don't even know if that's better than just like fluting Belcher anyways. I guess they could stack some sort of artifact enchantment hate. So when they cast the Reforge the Soul, it makes me discard my hand, so that's when I'd have to flute anyways. But I imagine they probably can't win if I just like name Reforge the Soul anyways. Because my clock is going to be fast enough to kill them in 3 turns. Unless they're stacking a bunch of Manamorphoses. Even then, I think it'd be tough for them to win. I don't know, I guess it depends on what I want to play around, right? If I let the Reforge the Soul... resolve, then I get instant in my graveyard as well. I think on take 2 of this deck, I definitely want to put some Nile Spellbombs on the sideboard. I think I just named Belcher. Yeah, we'll see what we have on top as well. Like a land wouldn't be too bad here. Play DRC out. Hold up flute. Yeah, I'd probably have to flute on my own turn as well. Or... yeah. Let me see if they have any artifact enchantment hate while I'm at it. That's cool. They have Ruby Medallion. They also have one copy of Wish. It looks like they took out all of the Pact of Negations. The only thing they have is Wish, which I'm a little bit concerned about if they stack the Wish. Yeah, after seeing how they're stacking, I'm kind of more and more into the idea of naming Reforge the Soul. So I know their hand is one copy of Galvanic Discharge. So I highly doubt they're going to be able to cast the Reforge the Soul through the flute. And then they're probably not going to be able to have time to draw both the Rituals and the Belcher. Yeah, I'm definitely going to wait. But if they Miracle Reforge, I think I'm just going to name Reforge. I am scared of this Wish. I would like to see a land on top so I can deploy this DRC also. So I think anything that's on land for me is probably just going to hit the bin. One might be new to playing Belcher. Seems like they're taking a while to stack their deck. Don't worry, the editor will YouTube magic through this. Fast forward, editor. I have a Bloodstain Mire. I'll put it on top. Pretty happy with that. This is the Belcher guy. Alright, well, the Belcher guy needs to take less time. Yeah, anybody in the VOD, skip ahead like 10 minutes. Reforge the Soul. The cool part about this is that I get to wear my own flute for lethal. I guess they do have that discharge still. So technically not lethal. What's a bell? Yeah, it's like click in response to Entreat the Angels. 1, 2, 3, cast Recross the Paths again. Alright, well, if they don't have any interaction, then they're just dead. Spy Master's Vault's okay. I think it's better in Yawgmoth for sure. Very good there. Hey, Maury, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, Spy Master's Vault was really good in Yawgmoth. Oof. You just like sacrifice a bunch of stuff to Yawgmoth, and then you let Yawgmoth connive a bunch of times, then grow really large. Yeah, I think the black-white deck's amazing. Yeah, I think it's lethal now, unless they have some sort of interaction, which it doesn't look like they do. Because they need to untap land for discharge, but I can wear my own flute and then just kill them. Yeah, I don't think I used it in the black-white build either. Because your main removal is like Solitude, which is significantly worse for that land, so you could probably cut the Spy Master's Vault from the deck. You could play like a Castle Lockthwain instead, but Castle Lockthwain's kind of rough with Necro Dominance. Alright, my opponent conceded the match. One lander. I don't think I want to keep the one lander. I'm on the draw. You could try Flagstones, but the issue with Flagstones is that Flagstones in itself does not let you cast Necro Dominance unless you have Fetid Heath. So I'd be careful about playing too many just like mono white lands. Yeah, link it. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Oh god, it got worse. Okay, I'm also gonna mulligan to 5 because my opponent's going to 5. Alright, this hand's pretty decent. I don't hate it. I think I'm putting back Phlage and a DRC. DRC gets better in multiples though. Yeah, I think it's Phlage DRC. Nothing on turn 1. Started on Windswept Heath, which means they're probably Nadu. If they're playing Nadu, I think I just want to go Shock DRC Pass. Yeah, no, Flagstones is incredibly cool. However, you really gotta be careful about how many mono white lands you play in the black deck. Even Phyrexian Tower can be like really tough sometimes because you can't really create black or any black mana in general with Phyrexian Tower unless you have a creature in play already. So even Phyrexian Tower makes casting Necronominate stuff sometimes. So you have to find the right balance in the mana base. Which is definitely not easy. Alright, I'm gonna get a tap mountain here. Reprieve Knight of the White Orchid. I was doing some cool stuff over here. I think I'm gonna go shock Guide of Souls and then just discharge this knight. Start with the discharge here. Oh, Bin Phlage. Yep. Sign me up. Ice Fang, Snapcaster, Tidebinder, Stormdrake, Flame. Oh, this is cool. I get Teamer control. I don't know about the Ice Fang though. I don't think you need Ice Fang in this list. Yeah, I think I would just go blue-red, scrap the Ice Fang idea. Cool list though. Another one. Blows up my Sacred Foundry. Alright, we'll get Plains. Let's have a Swamp in here. Yeah, that's true. Does make Flare pretty good. Snapcaster also makes Flare pretty good though. Start with Raptor, and then we'll stack the triggers so that way Raptor goes after the Guide of Souls. Then we'll see what we hit. Thoughtseize. We'll do Thoughtseize. Another Raptor. I think I'm going to put another Raptor on top. Martyr of Sands, Reprieve, Ranger Captain of Eos. Yeah, I think I'm taking this Reprieve. This has Delirium, so it already punches through. I could spend some energy to have the Guide of Souls punch through as well. And that's a pretty quick clock. I can play tap land, have Phlage next turn. Oh, baby. Yeah, I think I'm spending this energy. Sorry, Raptor. You're probably actually not getting cast at all. Yeah, it's almost like the card Counterspell. Alright, there's gonna Chump Block. I need to get a red land here. And then Phlage can come back post-combat. And then more energy. See how they want to block. Blocks the Raptor, sacrifices, gains some life, I imagine. Reveals 2 cards, Ranger Captain, Skyclave. Aw, Skyclave's like pretty good against Phlage. I still want to bring back the Phlage. Could also just play this Raptor out. I think I'm still going to bring back the Phlage. New card. Play new card. New card cool. And if Phlage dies, Phlage dies. So be it. Red, white, red, white. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have more instants in my deck than sorceries. This one's for you, Mason Clark. Yeah, they might not hit land, but they're super dead if they don't hit land. I think they're pretty dead if they do hit land anyways. Okay, they did hit land. Skyclave on Phlage. For Mason. Bye, buddy. That's like tomorrow or in the next day's content. But I saw your blue-red wizards list that you gave me. Okay, we can actually go Bowmaster into Raptor and then gain a bunch of energy. This is going to produce 2 life and 2 energy here. And then we go Raptor. Then gain another energy. And find another Goyf. Small 1/2 Nether Goyf, but hey, Nether Goyf nonetheless. And now I'll give DRC flying. 6 energy here. Guide of Souls is doing some work. It's like the DRC has Delirium enabled already. This Mardu deck can get pretty aggressive pretty fast. That was on Mulligan 5. Kind Kind of impressive. Alright, looks like Martyr. I probably want Flutes for Ring. I almost assuredly imagine they have Ring, and maybe Wear Tear for Abiding Grace. Pest Control, probably not necessary. I don't think I want Terminate or anything. I think I'm just gonna take these 5. What's a boop? Appreciate y'all being here, chat. It feels like Christmas morning. I'm not gonna lie. This is like so fun. I don't want to cut. The Timeless got interesting with the addition of Grief. Is everybody getting Grief scammed? Yeah, new format fun. Maybe we never return to Timeless Tuesday. That's decent. I think I'm just gonna go turn 1 Guide of Souls. Oh, that's right. There's Dark Ritual, Grief, and the OG Necro. Seems good. If I go turn 1 Guide of Souls off the Aether Hub, then I can play. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably better, right? Guide of Souls off of the not Aether Hub. Yeah, honestly, I was experimenting with a red-white control deck, and I think the best card in the red-white control deck was Wrath of the Skies, which is a 2-drop, which doesn't really work with Obosh. I'm not sure if you need it, but Wrath of the Skies was insane. Ugh, Wrath of the Skies, like, makes me feel things. That card's so awesome. Let's go Thoughtseize. The One Ring, Eagles of the North, White Orchid Phantom. Let's take the White Orchid Phantom because I have the Flute for Ring. I'll play Guide of Souls and just pass, and then next time I have to Flute the Ring. Oh, looks like my opponent accidentally F6'd. Sad. I guess I should have waited. Yeah, they said, oh no, skipped my turn. Sorry, opponent. I should have played this pre-combat, though. That was a mistake on my part. Okay, we hit a Bowmaster, which is a refund on energy. Yeah, so I could have given something flying here. I sequenced this poorly. I could have given my Guide of Souls flying an attack for 3 here. We'll have mercy on our opponent because they F6 through their turn by accident. We'll spare them a little bit. They've been Skyclave Apparition, Cycle Eagles, Eagly. Gets Plains. Temporary Lockdown. It's a good one. I don't have much going on. I think it's just land, pass, hold up, flute. That's a really good temporary lockdown. We did bring in our wear tears, though. If I remember correctly. Don't get a scoop quite yet. If something happens to this flute, then we'll probably enter scoop phase. You gotta fight for your life with the bots to get cards this early, unfortunately. I wish there was a better solution. It is kind of like cheating. I'll buy my free 5/5 and pass the turn. Kind of flooding out a little bit here. No, I forgot Survey Lands. I probably should have put 1 Elegant Parlor in here. I think a 1 of wouldn't be too bad. Oh, I can get my Giganta haste. I'm down for hasty Giganta. Yeah. At the exile. They're thinning the deck for me. Hey, what up, Frank? Welcome back to Magic. Despair. Yeah, alright. When we go to run our second league with this deck, we're going to put in 1 Surveil Land and some Graveyard Hate in the sideboard. I think those are the immediate changes I want to make. Prismatic Ending. I want to kind of ripping Hot Fire here. Getting to answer this temporary lockdown. He might be dead. MH3 is so fun so far. Alright, Wear Tear off the top. Wear Tear. Galvanic Discharge. It's not great. Step 1, stop drawing lands. This temporary lockdown kind of did me in. I think I'm also going to lose this single Miriam. Yeah, permanent lockdown. Got a Haywire Mine. Alright, we'll fetch. Get a tap land. For whatever reason, this God account doesn't have access to the old bordered shock lands. Makes me very sad. Alright, I'm going to concede. Not really doing anything over here. There's Phlage. A little bit late Phlage. I actually want Fable in the matchup. Maybe over some discharges. Discharge seems like it has few targets. Feel my Jiggy. Hand's good. No 1-drop's a little sad. See if we can bobble ourselves and find Thoughtseize Flute. Godless Shrine, not super interested in Godless Shrine. I think we just get tap Sacred Founder here, because red-white's the most important color combination for us. Another bobble. Could be worse. Novice Inspector. Bobble ourselves again. Raptor. I think I'm happy with the Raptor. Although I do really want to play this Fable next turn. A little bit worried about temporary lockdown. I'll leave the Raptor on top. Take it for draw step here. They might just crack the clue this turn. I think I am going to bow this down though. Just block it with my token. This is kind of bad if they have Abiding Grace. How was Texas? It was cool. It was very humid, which I wasn't a big fan of, and there was a lot of mosquitoes that wanted to eat me. But the weather wasn't too bad. It was very damp, which I think kind of threw me off guard a little bit too. Yeah, no Cowboy Dingo. May phase 2, maybe Haywire Might here. Call me the False Hope. Yeah, I think it's just Fable time. Temporary lockdown's not even that good for him here. Ooh, get to discard at least 1 Phlage next turn. Probably both Phlages. Maybe it's Ranger Captain. Prismatic Ending the Bow. I need a vibe. I got a jam, which is pretty much vibe. Takes out my token as well. Alright, let's discard Phlage. Alright, we got another Bowmaster. Can deploy 3 threats from my hand this turn. Let's get Mountain. I think I want to leave a Bowmaster, so I'm going to go DRC. No, maybe just go Raptor. Yeah, let's go Raptor, hold up Bowmaster. In case they have Ring. Could whiff here. Oh, I had a DRC anyways. Hey. Net 1 energy. Yeah, tons of people are opening chests today, so I imagine they went down a little bit. If they play Ring, I'm gonna flash in Bowmaster and kill this Kami. Go for the Lush Portico. Haywire Might to kill my Fable. If I bow down this Kami, they can sacrifice it and I don't get the token. That's probably okay. I just want to start dealing some damage to them. Just one more card type so I can get Phlage back. And play Necrogoyf out. I have 2 types left. Okay. Okay, first things first, we start here. A little bit short on instants and sorceries, huh? I'm gonna leave a bauble in the yard. A Godless Shrine. Red, white, red, white. Phlage leaving bauble. I'm even gonna get rid of the other Phlage, maybe. I guess I could keep the other Phlage and get rid of bauble. In case they like path this one. Yeah, I changed my mind. Let's keep the other Phlage, even though it puts us farther away from getting Delirium. It's gonna be a pretty scrappy game. And I think because the Goyf is so small, we're just gonna run out the second DRC. If they temporary lockdown, they're still under a lot of pressure from just the Phlage. I mean, if you're escaping Phlage, I don't know how big your Goyfs actually need to be. It's probably fine if they're, like, not that big. Yo, Nair, think of the tier 1 in the 15 months. Pog. So I'm gonna attack with Phlage and then have Phlage helix itself. So I can't target them, but I can target itself and gain 3 life. Phlage confirmed good against the ring. I think I'm gonna hold on to this Goyf and just Bowmaster in response to them drawing more. I kind of have to chain rings together here. Like a Biting Grace for Kami. Maybe I don't flash in the other Bowmaster. Because if they go Biting Grace, get Kami back, I want to be able to Bowmaster this Kami. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to flash in the second Bowmaster in response to them drawing. Because a Biting Grace is how they start looping here. Solitude. Phlage. Bye-bye, Phlage. Guess that means they're not activating the ring either. Well, we'll get to Naru soon. We have a lot of decks to get through, so... I mean, we have 9 hours of content every single day this week minimum. Probably all the way into next week, too. I'm gonna be live forever. I'm just hitting him with the Raptor here. Why even log off? Do I really need to eat? I want to play this Necrogoyf. I don't think I want to play the Necrogoyf out. I don't really want to overcommit into temporary lockdown. Yeah, not as very strong. Or Secret Fate. MH3, it's so fun, Why is it so fun, The Bow Boys. Bye-bye, Bow Boys. Might feel comfortable tapping ring now. At which point we're gonna get him. I'm gonna kill the Solitude. Then go upstairs with one. I think they have to block the 4/4. Have to block the 4/4. 2 types. If I draw a non-land or non-creature, holy shit, a flute. Gives me 2 surveils. Name Heath. I think I'm flashing this in now anyways. Just to try to turn on Delirium. We can make Guide of Souls. It didn't turn on Delirium. It's also just putting more cards in the graveyard for Phlage. Gain some life back. And then they chump. And then they go to 2. Holding on to this Goyf again. Just pass. And they temporary lockdown. They're going to 1. Abiding Grace I don't even think is good enough either because they're going to die to ring damage. Temporary lockdown. Yeah. Tough. They're at 1 though. I can't crack that and play a new ring. They need to play like exactly Martyr from their hand. Alright. GG's they said. And GG's I say. Yeah, blue works as well. But then you're playing blue. Guide of Souls, go. Yeah, you get to overdraw, Flash, and Solitude. And the Flash Elementals are kind of clutch. A Ragavan and a pass. Alright, well, I'm get a Bowmaster and a couple of Guide of Souls triggers here. And Mana Symbol concedes. And concedes the entire match. Alright, prediction time, chat. Will we 4-1? That was kind of anticlimactic. You ever just Bowmaster somebody out of the entire match? Drop, regret, repeat. My hand's great. Definitely think I'm bobbling myself at least once. Probably twice. Maybe I bobble them and I'll bobble myself. Yeah, Guide is better than Ragavan. Fatal Push on top. Alright, let's bobble myself. Another Sacred Foundry. So let's fetch up Godless Shrine. Play Guide of Souls and pass. I know they have the push, but it's okay. Don't want to spend the push on it. Push is pretty good in this matchup. Land, tough. Not the draws I wanted to see, especially since I fetched away a land. Land. How many lands is too many lands, chat? Well, if they push my Guide of Souls, hopefully I don't get a 3-drop here. Hopefully no Phlage, no Fable. If I get 3-drop, then everything falls apart. Discharge, I will discharge my Raptor and I'll get 3 energy. Not great. Up to 4 energy, but this is real tough. I definitely want to put a Surveil land in this deck also. Witch Charge, Frog Charge. Okay, I can't really attack into the Psychic Frog either. I guess I could discharge this Frog and then attack. That seems fine. Let's see if they want to start discarding cards. Maybe they have a Reanimator target to discard. What the Frog doing? Dying? This could be Spike's Chintonian Nightmare deck. It's very possible. Discards Ulamog. I'm in danger. Discards Atraxa. Discards another Ulamog. Discards another Ulamog. What the fuck is happening? Oh, sweet Jesus. I have 3 Ulapogs in hand. Concede. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, spend 6 of my energy to kill this frog. And that's why that card is way better than Lightning Bolt. To a degree. Yeah, maybe Lord of Bones. Maybe... bad stuff is about to happen to me. I don't know if I should fetch here. I should probably just fetch and thin, but it's okay. We'll just play tap land and pass. Gorios. Okay, Ripples of Undeath. Thoughtseize is looking pretty poor. So they get to pick one of the top 3 cards, pay 3 life, and draw it. Imagine it's Gorios. Gorios my Ulamog, attack for 7, Annihilator 0. I forgot Surveillance in this deck. They've been a grief. I think I want 1 Elegant Parlor. Okay, they did hit Gorios. They're gonna pay 3 life, 1 mana, get back the Gorios. Gorios Atraxa. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that. Bad Sylvan Library, not looking too bad. And then Flare of Malice. And then Grief. It looks like they're not even playing... They're playing Marsh Flats. Are they playing white mana? I haven't seen white mana yet. They could Grief and Flare me, I guess. Take Giganta, kill Amped Raptor. Shows Swamp, Gorios, Grief, Cookbook. Definitely gonna take the other Gorios out of their hand. And they can't Grief me and keep the Gorios. They Saga Cookbook. Saga's kind of annoying. Tapped Blood Crypt. I think Mana Trader said tomorrow they're gonna start supplying the new cards. I honestly couldn't tell you though. I'm gonna take the Gorios. I don't feel like getting smacked in the face by an Ulamog or another Troxo. Attack him with Raptor and then probably get ground out by the Ripples plus there's a Saga. They might cast Grief. I can find Phlage though. Yeah, Rainwave's goated. Such a big variety of music in Rainwave. Love it. Actually surprised by Ripples. Ripples actually seems really good. It's just putting cards in their graveyard plus drawing them cards. I don't want to put this in the Chintonian Nightmare deck now. They just hit another one off the top. I think it's a 14/14 with Annihilator 7. I give up. Alright, well, we're gonna take the Flute. Wear Tear seems good. Maybe Alpine Moon. I did not put Dedicated Graveyard Hate in the sideboard. And that's on me. I feel like I should have some number of pushes over Discharge maybe, because push does kill Frog. Whereas Discharge is a little bit harder to kill the Frog. So I think we keep the pushes over the Discharge, even though sometimes Amped Raptor's gonna hit Fatal Push on an empty board and that's gonna suck. And then maybe down a Phlage. 2 push. Then maybe 1 more out. Guide of Souls is kind of better in multiples. I'll cut a Fable, it's a little slow. I don't know. MH3 just came out. It would be damn near impossible for me to say what the best deck is. Maybe Nadu. Just a shot in the dark guess. Nadu's really good. I think I'm just gonna curve out here. Urza's Saga. Get that established in case they have Urza Saga in hand. And then we'll go turn 2 Bowmaster, turn 3 Phlage, or turn 3 Fable, discard Phlage. Get Thoughtseized. I'm gonna take... I can see them taking Bowmaster depending on what their hand looks like. Maybe they take Fable. Definitely not gonna take Phlage though. I can also haste my Bowmaster. I don't think that's very good though. Unless you're a content creator, I don't think they did a season pass, right? Or a brewer's pass. I think that's what they called it. Don't hit a 3-drop Amp Raptor. You disappoint me. You disappoint me, Amp Raptor. Psychic Frog. If I Phlage the Psychic Frog, I can just grow it. Maybe I'm fine with that though. Not great for me. Probably attack with this Raptor also, but I guess if I attack with the Raptor, then I have no blocker for this thing. Damn, Psychic Frog's kind of good. Phlage is gonna make him discard too. Yeah, I probably just have to block this thing, because I think them just like gaining a bunch of card advantage from attacking with it is gonna be really strong. They can make it fly. Yeah, that's true. Alright, we'll send in here. Damn, Psychic Frog's good, chat. The hell? Maybe we play our Psychic Frog deck next. It's kind of inspired me. Shadow Spear. Speared up Frog. Blue-Black Scam. It's kind of like Blue-Black Scam a little bit. They can make it fly? No way. And I can't really chump this thing either. How doomed. I'm gonna lose the single frog. Shouldn't have boarded all those fatal pushes. Benzatroxa. Alright, I think we're done here. We're done here. Mardu is Jun. I'm gonna pay out the doubters, and then we're gonna make some edits, and I'm gonna run it back. So, this is the new format that we're gonna try. We're gonna play 2 decks, or 2 leagues with every deck. And we're gonna make changes in between the leagues of what we liked, what we didn't.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.